Broski back with the next part, episode 145, I believe, of our Elder Scrolls Online Let's Play series. We're almost at 150 videos, guys, and we're barely, I'd say we're about halfway through the second faction out of 3. And, well, what would you call this? Like, we're partway through we're halfway through the base game, I would say at this point. We did the Harbinger quest line, we did Aldemary Dominion, we are halfway through Ebonheart Pact. We still have to do Daggerfall Coven, and then we are exploring the dells and locations of Cyrodiil. So, and that's before we move on to any of the expansions. We're doing them all.
Master Rostin Vendiel is missing. He went into the Mabragosh camp to make a trade deal. It seems he, misread the mood of this tribe. Something went wrong. I wish we'd never come to the Vale of the Ghost Snake. Ashlanders, but even more isolated than most, worship some snake spirit. Rostin wants to trade for their unique snakeskin leather. They won't tell me anything right now, probably because I'm part of House Halalu. Maybe they will talk to you.
Okay, hold on one sec here. Sorry, I hear all advanced conversation.
I heard that the Farseer calls the shots, but Rostin dismissed the notion. He wants an exclusive deal for the beautiful leathers the Mabragosh make, and he may have overstepped. Rostin was speaking to Gulikan Heronot the last time I saw him. Thank you for agreeing to look for Master Rostin. I'm sure he was going to talk to Gulikan Heronot. Perhaps he can tell you where Rostin's gotten to.
There we go. Now we're all comfortable.
The Farseer runs the tribe, but Rostin dismissed that idea. He doesn't believe a woman could have that kind of power. I hope he didn't insult her. Anyway, Rostin went to talk to Gulikan Heronot.
Let's give it a try, though.
The last time I saw him.
Okay, Google. What's the forecast for tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Manitowoc, it'll be mostly sunny, with a high of 31 and a low of 25.
There we go.
Who knows how these places get their names? Ithrini said that the ghost snake they worship is Sithis. Nonsense if you ask me. All I know is that big snakes slither
Hey.
snakes. They looked very
I'm Dark
real
Brotherhood
to me.
and Thieves Guild.
Not
This is
ghost
kind of my bread and butter. This and Nocturnal. My two go-to Daedrix. I don't even know if Sithis is considered Daedric. Is she? Is it? I don't even know if it's she. I'm talking about the Night Mother.
The last fool that visited us managed to offend almost everyone in the village. Please don't say you're here to finish the job. Outsiders have no place here. The House Halalu Highlands should pack up and go. The trader is in Farseer Bodani's hands now. That thought also occurred to me. You think strategically, and I can appreciate that. The trader insulted the Farseer, and her anger may bring more unwanted attention to the Vale. Talk to wise woman Iru Ahan. She might be willing to help you.
So, tell me, does the carpet match the drapes? Sorry, I'm going.
So much as breathe on me.
Scheiße.
I would feed you to the snakes. I have had my fill of Outlander men. The merchant isn't your concern. His fate is in the hands of the Farseer and the ghost snake. Still, something disturbs the Vale. I thought it was the merchant, but now the signs and portents point to you.
What?
The signs and portents are all around us, influencing events. Can you not see them? If you want my advice, you should... Wait, what's that? Your presence has aroused the serpent bound.
Well, that's probably not a good thing. We should probably deal with that. Okay.
What madness is this, restless spirits? Why have you left the sanctity of the coiled path? Be calm, spirits. Trust in the wisdom of the ghost snake.
This is an outrage! I want to speak to the man in charge of this tribe, you crazy woman.
Another outsider. But this one... I have seen this one in my visions. We must speak. I'm not sure if I should welcome you or curse you. This fool has pestered our hunters, importuned our wise women, and insulted me by demanding to speak to the man in charge of our tribe. I brought no challenges to my authority.
Okay, see that I
or
get,
disruptions
because
to the
women, you can do anything a guy can do, and especially when it comes to leading, you can do it more level-headed. I will just say that right now. Men, don't get pissed at me, but come on. When it comes to relationships, you know who runs it.
I was going to take him to the ghost snake, but all that changed when you arrived. I'm
gonna get a lot of hate from guys on that.
You have a role to play
But
in
no,
deciding the
no.
fate of this man.
I'm a firm believer
and
that
our fate.
a human is a human, whether it be race, gender, sexual orientation, and you can... I'm totally all about everyone having the same amount of rights and shit. And responsibilities.
There is something unusual about you.
Ah, scheisse!
I sense it, and certainly the ghost snake knows of you.
See, because there are people like me who
Take
get
his
hurt really
measure.
easily that I
Then
can't
speak to
afford
me
to
when
lead
you're ready to
anyone.
face the trial of the
I
ghost
tell you,
snake.
my mother and sister, if I didn't have them, I'd be lost. So,
I'm a master trader from House Lalu. I'm welcome everywhere, but these people want to sacrifice me to some snake. How should I know? I'm an honest merchant. I just wanted to set up a little trade agreement with the
I
tribe.
mean, I wouldn't even
They
have
make
to
some
look at you
gold,
to
we make
hear
some
that
gold,
was a
everybody
false
wins.
statement.
Next thing I know, they tie me up and act like I committed some crime. I was soaking up the local flavor, if you know what I mean. These Mabrigash ladies are lovely, but my flirting made that witch Badani mad. Besides, they refused to let me speak to the man in charge. Why
Because
are
the
they being
man
this
is a
way?
woman.
Well, I did ask the Farseer to summon her boss and get me a glass of Shane, but I asked nicely and everything. Don't let them feed me to the snake.
You
I didn't
told the
do anything
leader
wrong.
to get you a drink. Oh,
I hope she listens
I don't
to
even
reason.
want to help you.
She acts like she's in charge, but she wouldn't even listen to my proposal. Trade proposal, mind you, not a marriage proposal.
I am
Those snake
throwing him
hides
to the
earn them
wolves.
plenty
I
of
will
gold.
totally abandon
Plenty
my
of gold for all of us.
don't kill a defenseless person thing for you. You fucking
of course.
sexist pig.
Care to join
Sorry
me?
for the
Oh,
language.
never mind. I'm going.
And what do you think of that, man?
You seriously expect me to say that? Where's the option that says kill the mother?
Yet he managed to offend and insult nearly everyone. My visions tell me that you will decide this man's fate, as well as the fate of my tribe. You will walk the coiled path and seek counsel with the ghost snake.
What do I need to do?
Follow the coiled path to the Fang Spires. Collect exactly
Just kill the guy and be done with it.
along the way to make a proper offering. If you ever reach the spires, serpent-bound ghosts will challenge you every step of the way. They already sense your presence. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of merchant and Mobrigosh alike. But you must speak to the ghost snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the serpent-bound will block your way. The ghost snake.
I know all I need to know. What's up, buddy? My cat's just kind of wandering around my room, looking like lost. Collect bog rats. Bog rat! Hey, bog rat! Can I collect you? I gotta fit 8 into this tiny sack? Hi. I'm here to capture you. Ah, Shiza, there's another quest. Okay, this... I tell ya, Ebonheart Pact is full of just... jam-packed full of quests. And quick ones at that. Like, this one's probably just gonna be go talk to this person and you can turn it in. Guarantee it. It's probably gonna be that. Ah, I gotta search for giant snakes. If it's one... I mean, snakes aren't as bad as spiders for me, but still, I even though I had one as a pet when I was younger, it's just like the slithering kind of creeps you out. I saw something. Bog rat. Guess I'll collect the mountain flower. That's actually a really clever place to hide, because it takes a little longer to get to you, and a smart one would try to use that opportunity to run away. Okay. But we also have to do this. Search giant snakes for an amulet. There are no giant snakes around that I can see. Yeah, all I see is bog rats and spirits. There's a snake. There's a couple snakes. Nothing. Okay, so that was a bust. I see, like I said, I see a bunch of spirits, I see a bunch of bog rats. I don't see any giant snakes. Apparently this is where it's supposed to be. Oh, I saw something on the ground over there. Ah, it's just a bog rat again. And this might be the reason why we're not finding any snakes around here. All I need is one snake. One more snake, please. Help me. Something. This is bullshit. Sorry. Again. Oh, this Let's Play. I'm just gonna label this entire Let's Play explicit content. Shiza! We're gonna have to come back to this. I don't know. Ugh. We have to go down here for this? I'm guessing that 810 screwed everything up. Snakes! See, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Because these weren't here before, so that means that guy probably killed them because he was doing this quest too. Probably swept the entire area, left only those two for me because he didn't need them anymore. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I guess it's reserved for you. There we go, finally. Okay, that's creepy. I don't like the background noise I'm hearing. It's talking about signs of the apocalypse, and there is a couple signs out there, like increasing amount of locust swarms, war, morally wrong times in history, and I think 2020 was pretty much exactly that. That's scary. I think we're in the apocalypse, guys. That's scary. I'll talk to the snake.
Your offering pleases me. The warm blood was sent by those who honor and protect this veil. Most curious.
Gosh,
Every path
you get it.
leads in two directions, into light and into darkness.
Scheisse, come on.
Every path leads in two directions, into light and into darkness. Light and dark, good and evil, sunlight and shadow. Two sides to all things, little warm blood. Let me show you.
Bring it. Oh. Simple enough. Hey, buddy. I'm here to kill you. So do you want to shake hands before we start? Oh, nope, 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 nope. He doesn't. Oh, no, you don't. You ain't healing. Fight like you got a spine, or pretend. You did. Bye-bye.
The warm blood is skillful and cunning. The Marbrigash must make their own choices. Connect with the world outside or remain isolated. It is never only light or shadow. As long as they honor my kin and I, they are free to do as they please.
I mean, that sounds fair.
Some can stay isolated in the Vale, or some may choose the outside world. Two sides of the same path. The merchant's presence has already changed the Vale. What happens next is inevitable. I am the Ghost Snake. I am both constant and ever-changing. One thing to you, another perhaps to the Marbrigash. Aid the Marbrigash as you will. The choice is yours to make. I can send you back to the palace. She waits for you at her tent.
Ready to go back?
You walked the coiled path and survived? Has the Ghost Snake spoken? Ghost Snake is wise, but inscrutable. I had hoped he would demand that we bring the merchant to him. It's no coincidence that you arrived at the same time as the merchant. You are bound up in this. You must help us decide. I crafted a snake totem representing the entwined fates of the Mabrigosh and the merchant. Get it from my tent. I will have the merchant brought here.
The snake brings up a very good philosophical point, though, because maybe it is time for this tribe to see what's outside the world, even no matter how perverse it might be.
A decision must be made. Our fate depends upon it. Now you must choose. If the Mabrigosh are to remain isolated, place the totem in the fire. If we are to change our ways and trade with the Hlalu, give the totem to the merchant. I know only that it will change us. Whether for good or ill, only time will tell. A decision must... Now you must choose. He will remain in the Vale, serving the ghosts. Seek guidance where you would. Speak to my people, the merchant, or even the merchant's assistant if you wish. But then you must choose.
I already know what I want.
Our fate rests in your hands. By your next action, our fate will be sealed. If the... My vision was clear. Your actions will affect our future. Perhaps in ways we cannot yet see. Tavini spoke with Iru Ahan and made that same suggestion. A sly ploy. Clever. I admire that. I would be willing to deal with a smart woman who respects and understands our ways.
Absolutely.
Roston will remain our
We'll do that
guest
then.
while we finalize details with the female trader. We have ways to make sure he never speaks of us again. But have no fear. He will be released shortly. Pity. He would have served the Ghost Snake well.
According to you. According to him, he doesn't care. And I trust his word over yours, seeing as though you're trying to speak on behalf of him. So thank you, but no thank you. That one's done. Let's turn in this quest here before we move on with the zone quest. Because that is our next goal, and that will finish up Deshaun. Alright.
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Leave me to my grief. Let me see that. By the three. My poor, darling Lisa. I miss her so much. We had such an argument before she left. That was the last time I saw her. But to finally find out what happened to her, to get her amulet, it makes the pain a little less intense. I'll wear it always, to remember my beautiful, brave Lisa. Thank you so much for easing an old woman's grief.
These quests are usually the shortest, but they're also kind of the hardest, because even to an NPC in a video game, it's hard to tell someone that their loved one, even their child, is gone, you know? But with that, we are down to 15 out of 25 quests, and down to the zone quest of Deshawn, which means we're finally on the butt end of this race to get this area all done. So these are both in Mournhold. So we're gonna travel here. We're gonna sell some stuff, deconstruct some stuff if we can. I have to look at the map again, and then we're gonna get these zone quests done. It is going to take a couple videos because there are 7 zone quests left. Probably going to take 3 or 4 videos, but we will get there. And we are going to get to Glenumbra, I believe, which is next. So, and from Glenumbra, I think it is East March, and then Riften. Ooh, the Rift. But, so we're getting there, guys. We're going to be exploring my favorite parts of Tamriel pretty soon. And people, I mean, and I will say it's because Elder Scrolls Skyrim was my first experience into the world of Elder Scrolls. But so I mean, you can make fun of me if you want, but that will always be my favorite place to visit. Everyone kind of has their own. Some people Morrowind, some people Oblivion, some people even Daggerfall.
One of the crafts, unless of course you're looking for some hot coals. Oh, about that. I may have exaggerated my position here at the forge. But don't worry, I'll find a way to get my sister what she needs for the family business. In the meantime, take this, for your trouble.
Okay, so, okay, I don't even care, or don't even know. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We're gonna fast travel to book Damon's watch to trade some of these things before we move on. Don't even care. There was always a bunch of newbies fighting here. Not good enough. Okay. So let's sell some stuff and we'll get back. There we go. Oh, it's Shadowfen that we're going to. My bad. Alright, talk to the registrar.
Word of the plague in the west has reached Mournhold. We were told to watch for someone matching your description. It's good to have you in the city. Yes, Of course. I have orders from the Tribunal Temple to register you and grant you access to the city immediately. The Sacred Lady, Almalexia, requests that you attend her in the temple at your earliest convenience. Yes, I already said that. Weren't you listening? It's a rare honor to receive an audience with the Sacred Lady. You should go now and leave this lowly clerk to his duties. We can't all have appointments with the Divine.
Okay, dick.
About time you showed up. I was going crazy waiting out here. This place isn't exactly on my list of favorite places to hang out, you know. No, I just enjoy hanging around the temple. I love all the gnashing of teeth and hypocrisy. Yes, I was waiting for you. Look, don't get too excited. There's trouble brewing and I don't have a contract, so I can't officially get involved. The Morborn are in the city. They saw what they did in Narcissus, and I don't want to see the same thing happen in Mournhold. I'm not supposed to care, but I guess I'm getting a little soft. You've got the clout to find someone in power and investigate. Wait, you got a date with the Sacred Lady? You really are something. Look, tell her about the Morborn. Maybe she'll let you look into this. I normally wouldn't think of using her, but this is important. And I know Almalexia cares about the city. And I'll see if I can find out where the Morborn are hiding. I'll meet you at the Flaming Nix, the corner club southeast of here. Oh, and listen. Don't breathe a word about me to Almalexia. Promise you'll do that, and I'll help you save Mournhold.
There we go. We'll be ending the video in a couple minutes here, just so you know.
You've arrived at last. Come forward. We have much to discuss.
Welcome to Mournhold, my child. Your name is known to the Tribunal. You're wise to heed my summons. You have helped my people, and through your actions you have aided me. I sense that your accomplishments thus far are only the beginning. My registrars have given you access to the city, but I would like to personally thank you for your deeds. Nonsense. I take pleasure in rewarding those who serve my will. May this lantern provide you light in even the darkest situations. But I sense something troubles you. Tell me, fear not to speak your mind in my divine presence. I sense that there is more to your story, but I won't pry. I trust your instincts and your judgment in these matters. Consider yourself blessed with my authority. You may investigate the Warborn presence as you see fit. Do not be so quick to offer your thanks. After all, you are doing all the work. Should you remove this Morborn thorn from my side, I will have yet another reason to thank you. Go speak to your secretive allies. We have similar goals. For now.
Hero. Good to see you gone out of there in one piece. I understand that Almalexia can be a little rough on her toys. While you were getting cozy with the goddess, I discovered something interesting. The House Drez farm outside the city is on high alert. I saw the guards get violent with people for just walking by. They're using a courier named Thoraville to deliver bribes to house leaders and city officials. I think they're hiding something. You know me so well, but we'll need to get the courier's key. He's been picking up wine here, then delivering bottles around town. Tends to keep a bottle or two as he goes along. We might be able to use that to our advantage. Poison. Don't give me that look. It's not lethal poison. It'll just put him in a nice deep sleep. Follow him, and when he takes a sip from his bottle and falls over, you can grab his key. You had to go and sweet-talk me, didn't you? Fine. Go downstairs and borrow a bottle of wine for me. I'll do the rest. Did you get it? I'm gonna need that wine if this ruse is going to work. All right. Why are you always so close? Stand back and let me work. I'll lure him upstairs. You wait a moment, then follow us. When I give the signal, go ahead and snatch the key. Hey, handsome. Did you send this fine bottle of wine to little old me?
What? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the other good-looking House Drez guy over there. Look, if you didn't send this to me, just say so, and I'll show my gratitude to somebody else.
Well, I'm the only House Drez courier who delivers wine in Mournhold, so that bottle must have come from my supply, and it certainly looks good next to you. You mentioned gratitude. How thankful exactly are you thinking?
Why don't you come upstairs and find out? Someone has to help me drink this wine. Kneel down, lover. Let's have some fun. Well, that was fun. Hey, didn't you see my signal? Go get the key.
Alright, guys. We're going to end the video here, so if you like that, please drop a like down below, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.